Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, you guys are most welcome, and I want to use this opportunity to thank my returning subscribers and all of my old subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I have reached and I've passed 100 subscribers thanks to all of you who do share my videos and people get to subscribe to my channel, and to all of you who've subscribed to my channel before. Thanks guys, I love you guys so much. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something very important about hair growth and hair's responsiveness, and um knowing your hair type. Now, if this sounds like something you're very much interested in, then please stick around, do not go anywhere. Ensure you like this video, watch to the end, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel. Okay, so to begin with, in this video I would love to start with something very. Why did I have to say very that long? Okay, but I'm going to be starting with something very important, and this is what determines hair growth. Now, a lot of us get on YouTube, we pick out videos, we just decide to do a whole lot of things because so many people are doing it and it's working for them. So you're like, why shouldn't it work for me? And then you just go online, you pick up something, and then you try it out on your hair, but it's not working for you, and then you're wondering, why is it not working for me? I mean, I have same hair type as this person I went to pick something from. But forgetting the fact that the despite the fact that your hair looks alike, there are certain things that could be different about your hair. Now, when I mean certain things that could be different about your hair, I'm simply referring to things like your hair's porosity, your hair's density, your hair's width, and your hair's length. Now, all of these things come together to function in hair growth and come to play a very huge role in why our hair looks like it's not growing. And we've been using a whole lot of things. I mean, people have told you about this and you go ahead to try it out, but it's not growing your hair, and then you're wondering why. Those are the main reasons why. Now, another thing I'm going to be talking about first, before I talk about what determines hair growth, let me quickly talk about reasons why our hair is not retaining length. Now, retaining length simply means your hair is growing, but it's not growing any longer. Like it's adding up from the roots, but it's not and adding up with the length at all. Now, you wonder why. Now, there's certain things that could really affect that, and things like that could be over manipulation of your hair. Now, a lot of us tend to over manipulate our natural hair. I'm there. I'm one of those people who sometimes tend to. I think lately I just stopped manipulating my hair too much, but I used to manipulate my hair a whole lot of times, and now these things could cause your hair to encounter breakage, and the moment your hair starts breaking, truth be told, your hair is not going to retain length at all. Another thing that could cause your hair not to retain length is not sticking to a ninth time routine. Now, not sticking to a ninth time routine would be talking about you not having um a proper ninth time routine. Like, do you oil your hair before going to bed? Do you wear hair bonnets? How do you sleep, really? Yeah, all of those things are part of your nine time routine. If you want to learn more about nine time routine, then please just put it on YouTube and you're going to see a lot of people who have started it. For me, I've not started it. I just found out about it, and so I'm going to try to get a ninth time routine, which I'm going to be working with for a very long period of time to see how effective this is going to be on my natural hair. And another thing is not maintaining moisture. Now, this is another very important part. Like, we carry protective hairstyles almost every time, but we do not um moisturize our hair while in these protective hairstyles. And when you do not moisturize, oh my god, Jesus, my English. Okay, but when you do not moisturize your hair while in a protective hairstyle, your hair is not going to grow well. Yeah, your hair is not going to grow well. You're going to have um after taking like installing a protective hairstyle, maybe before you installed, me, I'm very good with moisturizing before installing protective hairstyle. And if I have to renew that protective hairstyle, I do well to also moisturize. But after that time, some of us do not get, or we do not remember to moisturize our hair, and that's not very good. You should try to moisturize your hair while in the protective hairstyle. I think in another video I'm going to talk about what protective hairstyles are now, because a lot of people just feel protective hairstyles could be just about any hair. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about protective hairstyles in another video, and I'm going to give you a couple of examples of protective hairstyles that you can wear to grow your natural hair very well and also moisturize your natural hair while you're wearing them. And then another thing that could cause your hair not to retain length, or that could prevent your hair from retaining length, is too much heat. Now, a lot of us like stretching out our natural hair. Well, I've not done that in a long time. I mean, in a very long very long period of time, I have not blow dried my hair. I have not used flat iron on my hair. I've not used hot comb on my hair. I've not used any of those tools that causes heat to my hair. No, I wash my hair and I allow my hair air dry. If I want to stretch out my hair, I know exactly what to do. To stretch out my hair is pretty easy, but not as easy for others with different hair texture that we're going to be looking at today. But for my hair texture, to stretch it out is pretty easy. I can just put it in a twist or thread it the traditional way, but I've not really done that in a very long while. Twist works very fine for me. The moment I twist my hair out till the next day morning, the moment I'm taking down those twists, my hair just stretches out on its own accord. Now, another thing that prevents our hair from retaining length is not sticking to a particular product. Now, while I'm going to be talking about not sticking to a particular product, I just chipped in diet as well. Now, diet has a very huge role it plays in growing our hair long. Now, we have certain foods that we need to eat to grow our hair long, like protein, zinc, sulfur, sulfate, biotin, and vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin E, and all of these are very vitamin D are very important for our hair growth. Now, foods we can eat to get all these vitamins, food we can eat to get all these nutrients that our hair needs are food like eggs, berries like your strawberries, your blueberries, and all of that. Spinach, greeny greeny vegetables, like your spinach, your pumpkin, and all of that. Those are things to actually incorporate into your diet to help your hair grow. Now, topical applications to grow our hair long are pretty good, yeah, but then the one you take in, like your food, your diet, is also very important, because there are certain things that those topical applications cannot do for you. Like, topical applications cannot increase your hair's sebum, but the diet you take the food you eat could help with your sebum production. Now sebum is natural, it comes from our scalp and it aids hair growth also. Now if you have poor sebum production, it's as a result of poor diet. So when you tend to eat well, you tend to get increased sebum production, which would help with your hair growth. And you might not, you just adding very little topical applications like your oils, butters, and all those DIYs we make could just improve your hair growth. Efflo, oh my god, effortlessly. Jesus, my English is like it traveled today. Okay, so I was mentioning foods you could eat to grow your hair long, and I talked about eggs, berries, which includes strawberries, blueberries, and all of the rest, your spinach, your fatty fish, your sweet potatoes. Now sweet potatoes are very rich in vitamin A. Now when you can't get other foods that can help you get vitamin A, sweet potato is a very very good supplement for vitamin A. Yeah. Avocados, nuts like your peanuts, your almond nuts, your cashew nuts, and all those nuts are very good for hair growth, because they are very very rich in nuts are actually very rich in zinc, in a whole lot of things that are very important for your hair. Nuts are rich in vitamin E, vitamin B, zinc, and essential fatty acids that are very very essential for our hair growth. So do well to, oh god, why did I do that? Okay, so please do well to um eat healthy to grow healthy hair. Now seeds are also very important for hair growth. Seeds like your flax seeds, your chai seeds, your sunflower seeds. Now all of these seeds are very good because they're very rich in omega-3 fatty acids, they are rich in protein, they are rich in biotin and vitamin B. They are rich, very rich for your hair growth. And all of these things I've mentioned so far are things that could help your hair growth so much. Okay, so now let's move to the part where we're going to be talking about things that could influence hair growth. Now I've had this issue a lot of times where I get to use products and I don't get good response from my hair as regarding the usage of those products. And I've gotten to find out from this study that I carried out that it is because of certain things such as your hair's porosity, such as your hair's density, your hair's width or diameter, and your hair's length. Now these things could actually affect our hair growth. Now these are the things that define your hair type. First of all, hair's porosity, hair's diameter, hair's density, and hair's length is what defines your hair type. So when you get to know your hair type after this video, go online, search for things that could help you grow your hair type. Don't go about looking for just about anything to use for your hair. Ensure you get things that would help you grow your hair type and grow very 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 effectively and also effortlessly for you. So let's talk about porosity. Now I've watched a whole lot of videos and I just hear people say, I have very low porosity hair, I have high porosity hair, I have this porosity hair, I have that porosity hair. And I'm like, what's this porosity? I've never had anybody explaining what porosity means to me before. So it was kind of hard for me to know if I had high or low or medium porosity hair till I got to find out about naturally coily from a particular YouTuber. I didn't really save her name, I'm so sorry. If I saved her name I should have addressed you to her channel. But anyway, I got to find out about naturally coily from her channel, and when I found out about naturally coily, I went to their website and I got a lot of information about natural hair types and how to take care of them. So Talking about hair's porosity, when they say porosity, it simply means the ability of your hair to absorb moisture and retain moisture. Now, for those with high porosity hair, it simply means that their hair could easily absorb moisture and retain moisture for a very long period of time. So if your hair falls within this range, you know your hair is high porosity hair type. For medium porosity hair type, it's not very easy for your hair to absorb moisture, but when it finally absorbs moisture, it can retain it for a longer period of time. Maybe not very long, but for a period of time. And if your hair falls within this range, well, my hair falls within this range, so my hair is a medium porosity type of hair, in that it absorbs moisture and can retain moisture for a particular period of time. And if your hair does not um absorb moisture at all, like when you have, like, my hair is low porosity, my hair is low porosity simply means their hair does not absorb moisture easily and can easily lose the moisture. It does not retain moisture, so those people, they have low porosity type. The next, density. Hair density, a lot of people tend to confuse this for hair thickness. Well, it's not referring to hair thickness at all. Your hair's density simply means the volume of hair on your scalp. For example, when you take a comb and you pass through your hair, do you have to put your hand through like this before you can see your scalp, or just by patting it you can see your scalp? That is density. Thickness is quite different from density. Thickness talks about the strand of your hair and not the volume of the hair from your scalp. Okay, so density is referring to the volume of hair coming out from your scalp. Is it much? Is it reduced? Is it a bit okay? Like for my hair, it's a bit okay. The density of my hair is a bit okay. And then another thing we're going to be talking about is the width or diameter of your hair. Let me take that again. Width or diameter of strand from fine to coarse affects the amount of volume you have, as well as the hairs all over, as well as the hair's overall strength, durability, and ability to retain length. Okay, so let me just quickly explain what this means. The width of your hair would determine, the width would simply be referring to like how diameter, the curl pattern you have, or how straight your hair is. It says would determine the overall strength, durability, and ability of your hair to retain length. So if your hair's curl pattern is quite coarse, that's very kinked, your hair might be very strong and very durable, but for it to and it can retain length. But for those who have very fine and not very coarse kind of hair, your hair might not be able to have much strength to stand very long, like the 4C type of hair. Most of the 4Cs, I think, also the type of my hair, do not have the ability to stand too much tension, so it could break, it could shed along the way. So our hair do not really have much ability to retain length. So for people like us with this type of my hair, you have to be extra careful with your hair, extra careful with your detangling process, extra careful with installing any hairstyle, extra careful with everything you do on your hair. And then the last is length. It says from big chop to hip length, that's from when you big chopped your hair to your hip length hair. The length of your hair can affect your curl pattern, shrinkage, and styling technique. Now, the length of your hair could affect your curl pattern, could affect your shrinkage, could affect your styling technique. Like while my hair was growing, my hair really didn't shrink that much. But the moment it began to grow a bit longer, like right now, my hair is about my nose level. You can see how it shrinks down, like it it just goes like 2 to 3 inch away from its original length. That's depending on the kind of curl pattern that I have. So that's why my hair tends to shrink and not look the normal way. So guys, we're done talking about reasons why our hair does not retain length. If we work on the reasons why our hair do not retain length, definitely our hair is going to begin to retain length. And we've also talked about things that could define your hair type. Please do give this video a huge thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel just yet, and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And sure, you leave a comment for me down below. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.